Hi guys, welcome back to my channel! Or welcome to my channel if you're new. Let's not be rude. And today I'm going to be telling you guys about my first time driving, my experience with that, how I learned to do the freeway, how I learned to back up, and things of that nature. So, but before we get into that, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to hop right into it. So, back in 2018, as soon as I graduated high school, I went to get my temps. And I passed my temps with no problem. I passed the test, the written test, because I've been studying my book all 4 years of high school. So I passed that, no problem. Fast forward to my license. The driving part of the test was easy because I already knew how to drive because I was driving once I got my temps. But the maneuverability, that was the hardest part. That's the part that had me struggling a little bit. But I finally passed that, so I ended up getting my license. And once I got my license, my mom was a little bit more open to letting me drive her car by myself, you know, with her when she didn't feel like driving, and you know, stuff like that. So the first time I drove my mom's car, we was leaving the tire shop. My mom had just got her tires done, and like I said, ever since I had my license, my mom been more open to let me drive her around. So my mom gave me the keys. I get in the car, I turn the car on. I push down on the gas a little bit. And my mom's car got so much power that even though I pushed down on the gas a little bit, we was halfway down the street. And I almost hit the back of this car and killed me and my mom. That's when I knew, like, okay, I don't got to put too much force down when driving my mom's car. So, fast forward a couple days later, my mom had me move her car into a parking spot. And you know, me thinking that I'm ready to back up and stuff, me thinking I'm the shit because I got my license, I circled the block 2 times or whatever the case may be, and I tried to back up to a parking spot. Now mind you guys, I had only had my license for about 2 months, so I still had stuff to learn. But me thinking I got it, I tried to back up. And I ended up hitting this car. Thank God the car was abandoned. Like, nobody was driving the car. Nobody owned the car. But that's not the point. So, I get out the car all scared and stuff to see what I did. And this guy comes out of nowhere. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Don't move. Don't fucking move. And by this time, my mom was already outside because she heard the guy yelling and stuff. So like I said, by this time she was already coming outside, and she just told me to come to the house. Come to find out, the guy was an undercover cop, and there had just been a shooting in that parking lot. But we didn't know because he didn't say he was undercover. He didn't say anything. He just came out of nowhere and started yelling and screaming. So long story short, me and my mom almost ended up getting arrested, almost ended up going to jail. Thank God we didn't go to jail because we just explained to the cops what happened, and that we didn't know he was an undercover cop because he didn't identify himself, and he wasn't dressed like a cop, or he didn't even have no badge on him. He just started yelling. So fast forward 2 months later, I get my first car, you guys. And you guys know, when you get your first car, you all excited, you happy, can't nobody tell you anything. So that's the way I felt. I felt like couldn't nobody tell me anything because I had my first car. And at the time, I was working, and I didn't get off work till about 12:30, 1 o'clock. So I'm leaving out of work, you know, on my way home, and I ended up getting into a head-on collision with a drunk driver, and she totaled my car, you guys. The airbags came out, the front bumper was off, my car was leaking gas and oil. And you guys know, once the airbags come out, it's over with. There's nothing that can be done. So I was devastated, y'all. Like, that was my baby. That was my first car. I put so much hard work into that. Like, I saved up so much money just to get that car. So I was devastated, y'all. And I swore to that day that I would never drive again, because I didn't want to keep losing my cars. I didn't want to keep doing that. But I did end up going to get another car. It's the same make and model as my first car. It's just a different color, that's all. Because I always wanted a Jeep. I always liked Jeep, so I ended up getting another Jeep. So like I said, it's the same make and model as my first car. It's just a different color. So yeah, but that hate me, y'all. And I lost my first car. That was devastating. I cried for months because I just didn't understand, like, you know, why it had to be me, you know. And then the crazy part is, she tried to talk about something. I ran my lane and I hit her. But if you guys would have seen my car and seen her car, you would have been able to know who hit who. But that's neither here nor there, because she ended up going to jail and things like that. So, let me see. Oh my god, let me tell you guys about me driving the freeway. When I first learned how to drive the freeway, I didn't know what I was doing, guys. I was all over the place. Like, people was cussing me out, calling me names, like, giving me the finger, everything. Like, I didn't know what I was doing on the freeway. Like, if y'all would have seen me, y'all probably would have cussed me out too, to be honest, because I didn't know what I was doing. But I didn't give up. I ended up going back on the freeway again and again, because after that first time I was like, I'm done, I'm not doing the freeway no more. But my mom told me, she's like, you gotta learn the freeway because it's much faster than going through the city and you'll skip all the lights and all the extra stuff. So I ended up going on the freeway again. This time I learned the freeway. I learned how to drive the freeway. I learned how to get over it. Because people on the freeway are so ignorant. You literally have to race to get in front of somebody. Even though you got a blinker on. You got to race the car you're trying to get in front of. Like, just let me over. You see my blinker? What the hell? Why I got to race you? Let me over. But y'all, people are so ignorant on the freeway, they will make you race them and almost make you hit them just to get over it. And it's like, what's the point? It's not that serious. But I ended up learning how to drive the freeway, and now I drive the freeway all the time. Like, if I want to get somewhere, if I gotta take the freeway, I do. If I gotta drive through the city, I do. But 9 times out of 10, I'm on the freeway because, like I said, it's much faster than the city. It's no lights and everything like that. The only thing I hate about the freeway is, like I said, you literally have to race people just to get in front of them. Because people are so ignorant nowadays. They'll see you trying to get over it, and they will try to beat you. And then they will give you the finger when you almost hit their car. Well, let me over it, and it won't be no problem. You know? Like, but like I said, I had a lot of fun learning how to drive, getting my first car, getting my license. I had so much fun, you guys. It was hard work, but it was really fun. Like I said, the only thing that really devastated me was that only 2 months in, I lost my car. Like, but that would devastate anybody, because it's like, damn, I just wasted my time saving the money, working extra hours, trying to save for a car, gets to have it taken from me 2 months later. But like I said, I didn't let that discourage me, you know. I just figured it was God's plan, because like I said, when I first got my car, I was trying to help out my friends, my family, trying to be there for everybody, and nobody was being there for me. So I just thought that maybe it was God's plan that he took my car, because maybe God's seeing it as, okay, you doing too much, you letting everybody use you, so I'm gonna just take the car back until I feel like you ready to have another car. And I feel like that's why I got into the head-on collision with the drunk driver, because God seen I was doing too much. And you know what they say, what God give you, he can take away, and God took my car. So, but I end up getting another car, and from here on out, I only look out for me and myself. If it doesn't benefit me, or if it's not something that I don't want to do, I don't do it. If I want to get it done, I get in my car and I drive myself. And another reason why I wanted to get a car is because I didn't like the fact that I had to ask somebody to use their car or ask somebody to take me here. Because, you know, people say yeah, but then they end up playing you. So I'm like, I don't want to deal with that. I want to just get my own car. So when I'm ready to go, I'm ready to go. When I want to go somewhere, I just get in the car and I go. You know, I don't like the fact that I had to depend on somebody and ask somebody to use their car, ask somebody to take me here. I ain't like that. So even though I lost my car, the next day I was trying to go and get another car, because I couldn't stand the fact that I had to wait on somebody else. Like, I just didn't like that. But yeah, you guys, that's the end of this story time. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me your time, like your first time driving, what happened to you guys, how long it took you to get your attempts, how long it took you to get your license, what's your first car, and you know, stuff like that. Like I said, I'm going to read the comments. I'm going to take you guys' comments to heart, and I'm going to consider everything that you guys say. Also, tell me what you guys want to see in my next video. Tell me what you guys want to see in my future videos. Don't ever be afraid to tell me what you guys want to see. Because like I said, I'm here to entertain you guys. I'm here to catch your guys' eye and things like that. But also, once again, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next live video. Love you guys. Bye.